Hey, it's Eric Hammer here, the man in the hat. Here you go. I want to talk to you today about a controversial topic, the hard truth why you're not rich. Now, if you are new to my channel, my name is Eric Hammer. I am known as the man in the hat because I wear a fedora pretty much everywhere I go, and I'm actually one of the few people who can pull it off successfully. I also love to read. Behind me, you can see my research library, which consists of over 1,000 books. And I love to research software as well as info products in the make money online niche for you because I want you to be successful. Now, if you are new to the channel, I encourage you to smash the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when I drop new videos. I drop new videos pretty regularly. I try to be pretty good about dropping a new video every single day. A lot of free training stuff, a lot of good stuff as far as mindset on how to really succeed in this industry, as well as reviews of quality products. And that's pretty much all I had to say for right now. So let's roll the clip. Okay, so why you are not rich, the hard truth. So let's talk about this. Now, full disclosure, I'm not rich, not yet, but I will be. I know 100% I will be. And I will explain to you why I am so certain of this and why you are not going to be rich unless you start changing the way you think. Okay? Basically, what it boils down to is this: you have to really want it. And I know everybody says they want to be rich. Of course, who doesn't want to be rich? Who doesn't want to have a lot of money and not worry about paying the bills, not worry about all these things? Obviously, everybody wants that. There's no question that people would want that. So what is it that I mean when I say that I want it and you don't? Okay, and maybe you do. By the way, you may be the exception that proves the rule. So I want to share with you an anecdote that I heard from a friend of mine. It's really just sets the stage for what I'm talking about. So, from what my friend tells me, there was this guy who used to do back in the day, before the internet, before the World Wide Web. This guy used to do info products based on how to gain muscle mass and lose weight and stuff like that, and bodybuilding basically. And he sold DVDs or CDs or whatever it was at the time, probably a few thousand copies he sold, and shipped them off to people. And 4 years after he finished his promotion for this thing, and he had long since forgotten about it, somebody contacted him to say, "Hey, the DVD you sent me is blank. Can you please send me a new copy?" And so he said, "Sure. You know what? I still have copies sitting around. I didn't sell every single copy I had. Let me go grab you a new copy." So he grabbed another copy and popped it into his player to check it, and it turned out that it was blank. It turned out that there was actually a mistake at the factory, and every single one of them was blank. None of them had anything. And this guy had sold a few thousand copies of this thing, and in 4 years, one person said, "Hey, it's blank." That's what I want to illustrate for you. Okay, you can buy all the info products you want and all the software you want. And by the way, the stuff I review here, if I've reviewed it, it's because it's good quality stuff. Okay, I don't review junk. Even the stuff that I don't tip my hat to is quality, and the reason I won't tip my hat is because there's one particular issue with it or whatever. But you can buy all that stuff. You can spend thousands of dollars buying this stuff, and then if it just sits there, it doesn't do anything for you. Okay, and I can show you in my Warrior Plus account how much stuff I've bought, all kinds of stuff. And I finally said to myself, "Hey, why do I keep buying stuff? Why don't I start doing something with it?" And so I did, and I built this channel. I've built my review site, and I built a product that's going to be launching in a few weeks together with two of the top people in the industry. And the reason that I know I'm going to be rich is because I have never given up, and I won't give up, and I will keep doing whatever I have to do to make this happen. And that's really the bottom line when it comes to this. I know I want to be rich, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm willing to put in the effort, put in the hard work. And, people often see, especially in this industry, people see, these hyped up pages, push a few buttons and you're going to be an overnight success story. And, the reality is that nobody ever sees the hard work that people put in before they became rich. And it's kind of weird for me to be recording this video now as opposed to recording this video 6 months or a year from now when I expect to be a six-figure marketer. But the truth of the matter is that I know I will be rich because I know that no matter what, I'm not giving up. And it's an axiom that 95% of the people who buy my product, who buy any info product, regardless of what it is, they do nothing with it. Okay? Literally, you're just, some of them won't even look at the thing. They just buy it for the high of buying it. And that's sad, it really is. I mean, I put a lot of effort into my product, and everyone I know who puts out quality products, they put a ton of time and effort into it. They don't put something out there which is crap. They put out good quality stuff. And like I said, I only review good quality stuff where people have put in the effort to put in a real quality piece of work. But most people just won't do anything with it. Most people will just take a look, and on to the next shiny object. And that's really, really sad. But I want you to be different. I want you to actually be the person who actually says, I am determined. I'm going to do whatever it takes to be rich. And I'm going to put in the hard work. I'm going to come home after my job. And by the way, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I definitely not telling you to quit your job. I actually don't have any other job besides this, but that's my personal decision. But I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm telling you, put in the few hours every single day that it takes. My friend Bobby Dolce, he actually is already on his way to being a six-figure marketer, and he works a full-time job besides that. So the reason he's able to do it is because he's determined. He knows that he has to do what he has to do in order to make it happen for himself. And I am determined as well. If you are determined, if you really, really, really want it, you can make it happen. But you have to change your mindset. Your mindset can't be, oh, I'm going to buy this new product, I'm going to buy this new software, and I'm instantly going to be a success story. Okay, that's not going to work. It never worked in the history of mankind. The only time that is ever going to happen is if you buy a lottery ticket, and even then, your odds of winning are 1 in 60 million or something. So yeah, somebody's going to win sometime with a lottery, and I buy lottery tickets occasionally also, but when I buy lottery tickets, I buy them because I say, well, it's fun to dream for once in a while. I don't really expect to win. But when I buy an info product, I'm buying it because I know that if I put it into practice, if I really work at it, it's gonna make me money. I'm gonna actually succeed where others have failed because I know that I'm willing to put the work in, and I know I'm gonna have stumble. I know I'm going to stumble along the way. I can't tell you over the past 6 months or so that I've been working on this thing, how many mistakes I've made, how many stupid things I've done. Like I started building up an email list and then I ignored them. I didn't send them any emails, nothing. I did nothing with it. And why? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, but I've learned from my mistakes and I've kept going and I've said to myself, this is what I'm doing with my life. This is what I'm going to be. I know I'm going to be rich. And 6 months or a year from now, I'm hoping to be able to record a sequel to this video saying, this is why I am rich and you still aren't. And I know that's going to sound harsh. I know it's going to sound harsh. And the reason it's going to sound harsh is because I'm taking massive action. I'm doing everything to make this happen. I am willing to put in the effort. I'm willing to put in the hard hours, the time it takes. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that my methods actually work, to make sure that I'm putting in the effort. If you want to join me in doing this, comment down below, like this video, and tell me what you're going to do to make the effort to actually become rich like I know I'm going to be.